I grew up in a non-Christian home, and you'll think that I hear about sex there more than my husband. They grew up in a Christian home. His parents talked to him about that. I actually learned from my peers and from the books. There were no internet. And so sadly today, our kids, if you decide not to raise this question, they're going to find the answers from the peers, from the internet, from the schools. We have to talk. The option is not if we should and how. It is that we should raise. We should bring that in our conversation. We should start talking. Somebody asked me when. The minute they get it. Actually, we talk about that when we hold them, when they're just born. We talk about exchange and love and touch when they're very, very young. Just think of a child as a little cup. You just pour there as much as it's needed and it's full. And then when they start asking the questions, very quickly they're going to ask the questions. Be the one that is going to give the answers, because very quickly they're going to go somewhere else. If you talk to them when they're 5 and they ask, don't think the job is done, because that's how much they understood at the age of 5. Be open when they're, hitting the pre-adolescent years. So be open to talk. Be available. Be repetitive. Be there. And it doesn't even matter. Our mom's going to talk to the girls and dads are going to... Actually, I think it's important that mom should talk to the girls and the boys, and that the dads should talk to the girls and the boys. It is very, very important for us to talk to them about sex, because keeping our body whole, keeping it pure, it is really welcoming the Holy Spirit and having the Spirit. And Bible talks about it so openly. Bible talks about sin. Bible talks about people hurting each other, through sexual sin. And we should talk about abuse. We should talk about it. In my office, when I hear about the pain that comes even from neglect and even sexual abuse, I don't hear it from just non-believers. And I can't just sadly say, they're the only ones that have those issues. It happens in everybody's home. It happened with our families. It happened with families that know Jesus. So we have to talk. We have to be open. We have to be available.